Welcome to this episode of Falcon Media's Teacher Feature. I'm Izzy Chris. Joining me today is Ms. DeSanto, a math teacher at Fitch High School.
Good morning.
Welcome. So to begin, did you always love math as a student?
Yes, I looked at math as like a type of puzzle or a problem to solve, and I always enjoyed working with numbers.
Did you always do well in the courses growing up?
Yes.
Where did you go to college and what did you major in?
I went to college at a small college in Pennsylvania called St. Vincent, and I majored in accounting.
What made you want to become a math teacher?
Actually, that didn't happen until later on. After being in accounting for about 10 or so years, I realized that it wasn't that exciting. I didn't enjoy getting up and going to work every day. Once I quit work and started raising my family, I had some time to think about what would really make me happy. And math was always something that I enjoyed and did well in. So I ended up getting a tutoring job at my children's school, and I loved getting up and going to work every day. So that started me thinking about becoming a math teacher.
How long have you been teaching at Fitch?
This is actually my first full year teaching. I tutored for 7 years, and this is my first full-time teaching job.
What do you do for your students to enjoy and have fun in math?
Well, I don't understand how math isn't fun in and of itself, because it's just problem solving, and I don't understand how that's not fun in and of itself. However, I do try to play games when I can, such as Jeopardy, or I have a math attack game that I play, do some things with Kahoot, use technology when I can, and when the lesson allows for it.
What's the hardest part of teaching math?
I think the hardest part is when students don't care. They don't understand how math is going to help them, and it's getting through to them, trying to get them to understand that you might not be able to use this particular lesson in life, but in general, math overall is going to help you.
What do you think is your favorite part of teaching math?
I think that would be when the students finally get it, that aha moment where like it clicks and it all comes together, and like, that's probably the best part.
What if you could change one thing about the math curriculum? What would it be?
Okay, you're not going to like this answer, but it would be to have more time to practice the skills. I know you guys don't like your homework, but the more you do math, the better you become at math. It's just one of those skills that you have to do to get better.
What do you do to help your students that are struggling with math to understand more easily?
I try to break it down into smaller pieces to relate it to things that they've successfully done in the past. Maybe give them mnemonics like PEMDAS, or my famous one right now is don't call me after midnight to remember the steps of solving equations, things like that.
When you're not busy with school, what do you enjoy doing outside of school?
I like hanging out with my 2 teenage girls. We go shopping. I like to do jigsaw puzzles, read, gardening when the weather finally breaks.
How do you spend your summer vacation?
Actually, that's funny because every other year, it's the beach, and the other year it is going to the mountains, like to a lake or a river, and renting a cabin.
Well, that's all we have time for. Thank you, Ms. DeSanto, for joining us, and we'll see you next time.
Thank you.